Hi everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another book review. Recently I read the official novelization of After Earth, and it's really spectacularly written. It goes into depth about Cypher Rage and Katai, and why they left Earth to begin with, and who was responsible for the release of the Ursa. They are an alien race known as the Skrel. Uh, it's really quite interesting, and it's very vividly written. It's probably one of the best sci-fi books that I've read in a long, long time. Plus, at the very end, it has 4 ghost stories of different characters. But all these stories are intertwined with that of our hero, which would be Cypher himself, who was the OG or the original ghost. Talks about what ghosting is and how the Ursa have evolved over the time that they've been on Nova Prime. Um, it's really quite a remarkable book, and exceptionally written. It is really an extraordinary sci-fi book. Um, I would have gotten through it in a day had I not been at work and doing other things. But as far as books are concerned, I would definitely pick it up. If you've seen the movie, this helps the movie make more sense, actually, and it brings the movie to more light. And a lot of people say, oh, well, the book's better than the film. I would have to say these have to be together. Um, they are a perfect pair, and it just helps everything, all the situations that are put together in the film itself. It just flows so effortlessly that it just brings more things to light. I think as far as the characters themselves, and why certain things happen the way they do, um, the Rage family itself, and then you have the ghost stories later on with these other characters that develop the ability, and there's one story called Savior that I really like. It's really fascinating. It's just so um, sensational in the way that it's written, and just makes you think about the power of the mind, and what's known as the amygdala, or in Latin that means almond. I also learned something else when I was watching this special about the super brain by Dr. Tanzi. Um, the hippocampus uh, The hippocampus actually means seahorse, and that's where short-term memory is stored. So they don't go into the hippocampus itself, but they talk about the amygdala, which is out inside. It goes even deeper. So that story and the love I have for neurobiology, I thought that it was really tremendous, and the best ghost story in there as far as I'm concerned. Um, Other than that, I really don't have that much to say about the book itself, other than pick it up and read it if you have a chance to. If you've seen the movie, definitely pick it up and read it, because it is by far one of the most marvelous sci-fi books that I've picked up. And Peter David, he does such a good job at adapting different stories, and this is no exception. Um, you can pick it up anywhere that books are sold. I got it off of Amazon for a really good price, so I actually pre-ordered this thing, and it was so funny because the movie came out first, and then I got the book. But a lot of people say, "Oh, why don't you read the book first?" Well, um, it's it makes more sense, I think, to see the movie first, and I know that probably to the average person watching this review would probably think that was counterintuitive. It really isn't, because um, you really don't have any visual as to what the Ursa look like, honestly. And if you see the film, then you get to see what these hideous beasts um, consist of, and how um, fierce they are. But other than that, I have to say that the two, uh, the movie and the book themselves, they're great companions, and they complement each other very, very well. It's just remarkable how well they do so. Um, that's about all I have to say about the After Earth book, and um, if you have a chance to pick it up and read it, I highly recommend it, because it is definitely worth your while.